Hi. Good morning, good evening. Hello, everyone. So today we'll be sharing Yang Style Tai Chi 24 forum, and I hope we have enough time to finish up all 24. Is that too ambitious to share the whole forum within 1 hour? I don't know. Let's try. So I'll be assuming that you all have been practicing a little bit already. So I guess we can speed up some moves perhaps. So yeah, let's put our hands on our 丹田。今天我们要学杨式24式，是简化的太极拳24式。那我们在开始以前，先把手放在下丹田，然后我们会鞠躬敬礼，当做我们的开始的仪式。So we'll put our hands on 丹田 and bow to each other. Thank you for giving me this hour. And also, you have to thank yourself for giving yourself this hour just for you, right? All right. So, with your hands are still on your lower 丹田，你的手还在下丹田。Let's close our eyes. 我们把眼睛闭起来。Exhale through your mouth. 由鼻子吸，由嘴巴呼。And make the out breath longer than the in breath. 呼气的时间长一点。At your own pace, let's take a few more deep breaths. Bring your focus inward. 把你的注意力往身体里面集中，内观。Find your center. Find your balance. 检查一下你身体是不是左右平衡。A few more. Last one. Inhale. And sigh it out. Relax your palms to the side. 可以把双手放松，然后脚往外开 ，shoulder width apart. Okay. Let's have a little bit warm up before we dive into our 24 form. So, 24 form is really, I think I'm a little bit too ambitious trying to share the whole form within 1 hour. But let's cut down our warm up time. So maybe we can achieve our goals. Let's just try. So roll our shoulder. 我们今天暖身的时间短一点，因为我很想要把杨式太极拳24式呢，可以在1个小时里面把它分享完毕。我们试试看好了，如果没有办法分享完，我们还可以有续集。但是我想试试看，是不是1小时可以教得完？我从来没有试过。All right, roll our shoulders, open your chest. 把胸口打开，扩胸。All right, reverse, 换方向，往前转。5 more times. 4、3、2、1。All right. Hip rotation. 大圈，慢慢的 big circles. Reverse. 换方向。One more. Okay. Now, knees, hands on your knees. 膝盖的转动。2、3、4、5。换方向 reverse. 2、3、4、5. Very good. Ankles. Pick up aside. External rotation 往外转。好，换方向。Internal rotation. Very good. 好，现在把那个脚趾头放在地下 ，toes on the floor, the back side on the floor. Let's press a little bit. Feel the stretch. 拉伸一下。Right. Relax. The other side. External rotations. 往外旋，脚踝的部分，关节运动。All right. Internal 往内旋。Right, when you're ready, toes on the floor, the back side, the toenail side on the floor. Press. 拉伸。轻轻的压一压。All right. Okay, let's shake. Shake off the stress. Our wrist, the ankle. Shake, shake. Let's increase the space between the joints. 我们把关节中间的空间增大一点点。OK， 把储存在关节中间的压力给甩掉。Let's release the stress through our wrists, through our fingers to the floor. Right? 动一动我们的肘关节 ，move our elbows, different directions, shoulders up and down. 5 more. 1、2、3、4、5. Very good. Now let's lift our heels and drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I was thinking about 背后7点百病消. Remember the very last one from 8 pieces brocade? So yeah, it was like 7 times or 10 times. Well, in the name is 7 times, but you don't have to follow. It's just a metaphor. All right. Let's do 平甩功 30 times. That's one of my favorite. 平甩功 is designed and shared by Grandmaster Li Fengshan. So Grandmaster Li Fengshan, he's wonderful and I admire him so much. That's the Qigong form that he shared graciously with all of us. So, 李凤山师傅他的平甩功，我们今天会用他的平甩功，我们就做30次好了。如果平常你有空的话，可以做30分钟或1个小时，越长越好。So today we'll be only working with a 平甩功 30 times, but when you have time on your own, you can do it 30 minutes, 1 hour. You will feel the magical effect. Okay, so the one, oh, remember the toes, if you can see, toes pointing to the front, and the feet are about shoulder width apart. And when you bring your hands up, it's the shoulder height. Don't go over the shoulder, just shoulder height is good, right? And when you swing down, don't go too far, just naturally let it drop. So 听甩功肩膀的高度就可以了，不用太高，不可以太高，肩膀的高度。所以1、2、3、4、5。The number 5, you need to bounce. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to start, your knees need to be a gentle bend. Don't lock your knees. Don't lock. Just relax. Gentle micro bend. That's a good way to protect your knees. Just relax and micro bend. 所以膝盖稍微一点点的弯曲，其实就是放松的意思。Alright, and the breathing, breathe naturally, 自然的呼吸，不用刻意。但是在那个第5的时候 ，number 5的时候需要out breath， 呼气，就是第5个，你把你的那个压力啊，还有紧张啊，还有那个停滞的气怎么讲 ？Stagnant energy release out at number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 is the out breath, and 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just natural breathing. You can just breathe however you like, naturally. All right, let's do 30 times. 2、3、4。bounce bounce 1、2、3、4 bounce bounce 3、2、3、4 bounce bounce 4、2、3、4 bounce bounce 5、2、3、4 bounce bounce 6、2、3、4 bounce 7、2、3、4 bounce bounce 8、2、3、4 bounce bounce 9、2、3、4 bounce bounce 10、2、3、4 bounce bounce 1、2、3、4 bounce bounce 2、3、4 bounce bounce 3、2、3、4 bounce bounce 5、2、3、4 bounce bounce 2、3、4 bounce bounce 6、2、3、4 bounce bounce 7、2、3、4 bounce bounce 8、2、3、4 bounce bounce 9、2、3、4 bounce bounce 10、2、3 that's 20 1、2、3、4 bounce bounce 2、3、4 bounce bounce 3、3、4 bounce bounce 4、3、4 bounce bounce 5、3、4 6、2、3、4 bounce bounce 7、2、3、4 bounce bounce 8、 9、2、3、4、3、4, and that's 30. All right, let's just let our arms naturally swing until they stop. 让手自然的摆动，然后渐渐让它们自己自然的停下来。All right, how do you feel? Do you feel warm or a tingly sensation around your fingertips? That's nice. I really love this 平甩功. Okay, I guess we can start. We have very short warm up today. And let's start from the beginning. So why do we call it Tai Chi Chuan? Because it's based on the Yin and Yang theory, Yin and Yang principle. And we talked about Yin and Yang before, right? The polarity, the positive, negative, the dark, the light. And in Tai Chi Chuan, you will find lots of Yin and Yang. And Yin and Yang, they are relative. There's not one thing that's forever Yang or forever Yin. It's a relative. For example, our hand, left hand is the inside, and the Yang, the right hand is the Yang side. But the back side is Yang, and the palm is Yin. Same thing, the Yang side, the inside. And our left and right, yin and yang, up and down. And the active is the Yang, the inactive is the Yin. So it's just relative. Depends on if you put two things together, and in comparison, if there is one more active, that's the Yang, and if the other one is more inactive, that's Yin. So the light, the dark, it's like when you put a gray next to a black, the gray is light, and when you place gray next to white, the gray is dark, right? So that's just relative. And in the Yin Yang theory, so Tai Chi Sheng Liang Yi. Liang Yi is the Yin Yang. But what's Tai Chi means the grand extreme. So it's almost like the beginning. In the beginning, what's the first word in the Bible? In the beginning, there is light, right? The first sentence, in the beginning, there is light. And that's the first dot. There is light. What about before light? Before the light even happens? So when the light happened, the singularity showed up. It actually becomes polarity, because you cannot have just one. If one appear, there is actually zero, right? So it's so hard for me to find there is a thing that is just one without. So if one thing exists, then make the idea of non-existent also exist, right? So Wuji, what's Wuji? Wuji is that the void before the one, before the beginning. Wuji is before the beginning. That's a state before in the beginning there is light. So in Wuji state, there is no dark, there is no light. It's just nothingness. It's just void. So in Tai Chi Chuan, before we start our form, there is a stance called Wuji stance. And it's according to my teacher, he said this is for preparation. So I always thought the opening, the first posture in 24 form is the opening, right? The commence form, or we just call it opening. I thought it was for preparation, but actually the preparation was before the form even starts. So that's full of potential, right? Wuji. I'll show you this side. And a lot of teachers, they will tell you the Wuji stance is already this. But since I studied with my teacher and his idea is different, so I follow him. The Wuji is just before the Tai Chi Chuan form even started. Palms pointing to the earth, 劳宫穴 connecting with the earth. 涌泉穴, the bubbling spring, also connect to the earth. And you're just finding the comfortable position. Find your center, find your balance, just like in the beginning in our class. 就像我们刚开始上课的时候，我们要找到我们的中心点，我们的中线，然后左右平衡，前后平衡，不可以歪一边或者是前后这样子晃来晃去的，就是中正安舒 relaxed centered balanced and feeling very, very comfortable, relaxed and comfortable. And at this moment, your knees are gently it's micro bend. It's not like bending a lot like we started doing our Tai Chi Chuan form. It's just gentle bend. We don't lock our knees. Okay, don't lock your joint. Wuji. And imagine there is a string on top of your head, pulling your spine, going upwards. 所以你的脊椎是直的，是正的。And also your shoulder needs to be relaxed. 沉肩坠肘 relax shoulder, no stress. And relax your elbow, shoulder and elbow. 沉肩坠肘虚灵顶劲 So yeah, my teacher said 虚灵顶劲 the function of the 虚灵顶劲 lengthen your spine and feeling the connection between your crown and the heaven spirits closer to the divine. And right, Wuji stance. So this is the form 0. We don't have the form 1 yet. This is before the beginning. Now, once you start to move, gently bend your knees. The moment when you bend down your knees, that's the moment the Tai Chi Chuan starts. So you can actually stay in the Wuji stance as long as you want. If you're not performing with a group, if you're just practicing by yourself, you can take this posture as long as you want. It can be a meditation itself. Right? So when you're ready, bend your knees. Bend your knees. That's the moment the Tai Chi Chuan starts. Now I will show you. When I use my word, I say bend your knees, but that's not the only movement your body is having. Do you notice my hand? Oh, also the hand form. The Tai Chi Chuan hand form. We love to talk about hand form. Last time we talked about the deer, right? This hand form is, yeah, it creates some lightning effect. the the deer's hand form is like this, and the Tai Chi Chuan, ooh, the light. Yeah, I'm so curious about this, so I did some research, and that led me to be very curious about the mudra from Buddhist tradition. So, but let's come back. So in the Tai Chi Chuan form, also you bring your middle finger and your ring finger down a little bit. So your index finger and your pinky are going upward a little bit, relaxed, and like you're holding a an egg in your hand. So your hand form is so soft and relaxed. Don't tense up or like this. Yeah, just relax and bring the index and pinky naturally higher than the middle finger and ring finger. That's the hand form. And also a good way for you to remember the hand form is, let me see if I can find a piece of paper. I cannot find a piece of paper, but yeah, this is a keyboard. So imagine, imagine if this is a piece of paper, this is a bit thick. You can put your finger and so the pinky and the index on top, and the middle finger and the ring finger on the bottom. So yeah, just use paper. This one is a little bit too thick. Now imagine you can hold a piece of paper between your fingers. That's the hand form. Right? Bend your knees. This is the starting point. Right? So the opening, it looks very easy. We just like a inhale, exhale, and then go ahead. Well, there is a martial application in this opening form already. So let's go through with our body structure first. So knees gently bend, right? The moment when we bend our knees, it's the starting of Tai Chi. And do you notice my hand? We talk about hand form, but how about the movement of the hand? So I have studied with many teachers, and my first teacher and second teacher, they didn't emphasize about the hand form of the opening. But my third teacher, well, actually, he's not my third, but the one that I study with the longest, he was asking us to bring the energy in and bring it up. So imagine you have in Chinese we call this part 虎口, and over here that's 合谷穴, joint valley, 合谷穴. Those are important pressure points, and it's a very important vortex as well. So it's just like the 劳宫穴, the pressure points, and the 涌泉穴. So the 合谷穴. In and up, about shoulder height. Don't go over and out and down. As your hands are going down your knees, your body structure, right? Up and down. You bend your knees. And when you bend your knees, find a comfortable height and stay right there. For the whole form, your head will be leveled. You cannot, at certain point, you're like this height, and then you keep just bobbing up and down. No, we have to keep the head leveled the whole time, except white crane spray swing. That one we need to stand up high, feeling proud. And also the kicking part. So yeah, there are several postures that designed to be standing up tall, but for the rest, you have to keep the same height the whole time. And that's why if you just started practicing, don't go too low. Otherwise, your knees won't like it. We can start from higher posture, from narrower stance to protect our knees. And once we are trained enough, we can widen our stance and going deeper squatting position, deeper, lower. All right. So opening, inhale, exhale. Another detail, let's bring a little bit spinal wave. Just a little bit, don't be too obvious. Okay, I will exaggerate that. Like that, right? And not that big, just a little bit. So bring your tailbone in forward. So female, we naturally have curve. So trying to bring your tailbone pointing forward and reduce our curve a little bit. Not really hunch our back. It's just reduce the lower back, the curve we naturally have there. Just reduce the curve by pointing your tailbone forward. And you can hear, we talk about many times, open your Mingmen. That's the same thing. So our Mingmen is right there, another very important energetic vortex. That's the direct opposite side of our dantian, lower dantian. Dantian in the front and the Mingmen is in the back. So when I say open, imagine this is the spine, and if you pointing your tailbone forward, right? Forward, the Mingmen is open. So trying to open your Mingmen, the door of life, by pointing your tailbone forward. The moment when you starting to bring your hands this way, you curve your tailbone forward. Bring the tailbone forward at the same time. Sinking. With that motion of going down, you exhale and bring the energy downward, sinking. So the sinking is energetically sinking down, rooting. Your center of gravity is becoming lower, rooted. Sinking, 沉，要松也要沉。All right, so we talk about song. The song we need to have the song from the very beginning, from the opening, right? From the opening. or even before the opening. And we practice the song exercise, right? So we roll our shoulders in our warm up, we squeeze and drop. That those are wonderful for us to release tension. And however, if you practice the song exercise with me a few times before, you know there are still tensions stored in our neck and shoulder area, even with our warm up, right? Shoulder rolls, backward, forwards, stretching up and down. Even with those, shaking, even with those, there are still tensions stored in this area. And that's why a lot of time when you study with your teacher, if you have a teacher to train with in person, I'm guessing a lot of time they'll tell you, Song, don't tense up. And you will be like, why? I feel I'm pretty relaxed. What's wrong? I don't feel anything. Well, if you practice with a song exercise, like we're not doing that today because we don't really have time. Squeeze, and we'll come to 30 and squeeze really, really hard. And then after 30, we just slowly release, very slow, a little bit at time, and count to 10. And then repeat 3 times on one side. So it's 20 seconds and 10 seconds. 20 seconds and slowly 10 seconds. Release a little bit at time. And the third set, 20 seconds, release 10 seconds. And then you can compare your right side and your left side. If you have mirror, you can tell the side that you have exercised already is much relaxed. So that's Song. Same thing, and you have to do both sides. You don't want to lopsided. 20 seconds, 10 seconds release. 20 seconds, tense up. 10 seconds release. Another 20 seconds, tense up, and 10 second release. So we train our brain to notice the releasing part a little bit at a time, right? To increase the range of relaxation. That's the secret, the secret of Song. Now let's pretend we're already very Song here. That's the Song, right? So exhaling. That's the opening. That's the first one of the 24. Well, I'm too ambitious. I was going to share 24. We just share one, and even the one is not finished yet because there is a martial application. Why? It's not just breathing in, breathing out. Of course, we settle our height, and we settle our rhythm, the timing, the speed with this. If you breathe shorter, that's the pace of the rest of the form. You will finish up your form rather quick. The 24 form, it's pretty much very likely you'll be able to finish the whole form in 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and that is too fast. Ideally, if you're a beginner and when you're practicing the 24 form, if you're a beginner, ideally 4 minutes and 30 seconds is good. But then if you practice a little bit longer, your goal would be 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And then your goal is to increase that to 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So if you're at that 6 minutes and 30 seconds ballpark, you're great. It's already a very meditative state with that speed. So our goal is really do it as slow as possible and train our breathing as deep, as long, as slow as possible. So again, breathing in, breathing out. And here, you can do this opening form as many times as you want, 50 times, 30 times, just to practice with your breathing. And this can be a moving meditation itself. But of course, when you are doing the whole form, the opening only once, you only do the opening once, one time, right? And we're doing a couple of times. Just let your body to get used to the motion, especially the hand. Not all teachers sharing those tiny little coiling movements. I'm sharing this just because my teacher taught me this and I love it. So I'm sharing this with you. It does not mean that if your teacher didn't share this with you that they are wrong. No, it's an art and each artist has their own artistic expression. And I happen to love the way that my teacher taught me. So I'm sharing this with you. It's not better or worse, it's just our artistic expression from our particular lineage. And of course, my teacher has a reason of this, and that comes from the martial application. Okay, let's go into the martial application. So imagine if someone holds your hand and you don't like it, you want to get away, you don't want them to hold you. So what's the easiest way to get out? So if I'm holding someone, my weakest point is right there, this part, right? If I'm holding, yeah, right? If I'm holding something, the weakest part is there. 如果有人抓住我的手，我想逃走的话，我需要从这里逃走，对不对？ I need to get out from here. And which way is easier? So would that be easier to go out this way or easier to this way or twist and sideways? So if I'm going out this way, it's harder because this one is wider and the opening, I'm going to create the opening here. 我要把这个打开。那如果我的这个叫什么？手臂这个宽度是比较宽的话，所以比较难出去，对不对？那我需要转一下侧边 the side is thinner, it's easier to get out, and that's why we have that's the getting out part. If someone is grabbing my hand this way and my thumb goes down and turn it out. So here. Finding the opening and getting out. It's thinner here. So we're getting out, and my turn. Grab them, pull them down. Someone grabbing my two hands, in and out, turn, grab them, pull them down. That's the opening. And my teacher told me that each move has multiple applications. So if you can think of more, you can share with me. But this is the applications from the opening form. And Tai Chi Chuan is such a graceful and tranquil art movement, but it actually is a martial art, and that's the reason we call it Tai Chi Chuan. When you heard of Chuan, that means martial arts associated with hand, like Tai Chuan Dao, Taekwondo. Tai means the leg, the lower extremity. Quan means the arm, fist. So it's like leg, fist, art. So when you practice Tai Chuan Dao, that's not just the hand, not just the upper body. They have a lot of kicking. Yeah, I'm a Tai Chuan Dao Hei Dai as well. So, so here is the application, getting out and sending them down. Holding a ball. We're ready for second posture. I think I'm a little bit crazy thinking that I can share all 24 in 1 hour. It's almost 1 hour and we just kind of finished the first posture, opening. All right, second one, parting the wild horseman. What's it? Parting the wild horseman? Oh, 野马分鬃. Hold the ball. We talk about empty stance, right? Holding a ball. Here comes to yin yang, one going up, one going down, yang, yin, and then they turn. Holding a ball, empty stance, step with your left, land with your heel, and that's the movement, and we rock back. So there are three parting the wild horseman, 野马分鬃有3次. Rock and turn the toe. Remember, we had a Tai Chi walk a while back. 3. So the second posture, 3 times, 野马分鬃3次. So after the opening, we hold the ball, getting ready. When we're holding a ball, that's an inhale. 吸. When we're getting ready, it's always inhale. Exhale. Exhale through your nose. I'm just trying to make the sound, so I'm using my mouth. But when you're practicing Tai Chi Chuan, you use your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. In the warm-up, in the beginning of the class, I usually introduce the inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, because we're releasing the stress. We're emptying our mind, our stagnant energy. We're emptying our cup, so we are ready to receive. That's why the releasing, we use the mouth for out breath. But in Tai Chi Chuan, just use your nose. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. All right? Inhale, exhale. And sometimes in classroom, I will use my mouth because it sounds louder to remind my student it's an out breath. Inhale here, step, exhale here. And the parting wild horseman, you use your body to turn. It's not the arm. Some people, they'll just kind of not moving the trunk, just moving the arm. Well, it's kind of not, it won't be as strong. So imagine you're holding this posture, not moving, not just not the arm. You're moving your arm by moving your body. So the motion is coming from the turning. My arm itself, I'm not moving. It's just keep this position, and I'm using my body to turn. It's much more powerful to use your whole body than use your arm. You can practice with your partner. If you have someone to practice with, you can try with pushing them with just the arm, and then the second try, you push them with your whole body. You'll find when you push them with your whole body, it's much easier. So parting the wild horse man, turn. And also, in Tai Chi Chuan, we talk about 彭吕吉安采列肘靠, right? The 8 principles of energetic direction. 列. Here's 列. That's the force going the opposite directions. This one go that way, and this one go that way. So this is a 列, splitting force, splitting into 2 directions. And I'll show you the martial application as well. So imagine that if someone is wanting to punch you with their right arm at this instance, and you are standing outside the outside of your right arm, so you're not in their center line, you're outside, out there. So imagine here the person standing there, and that person use their right arm wanting to punch me, and I step away. I don't want to get punched, so I step away. I go to their outside, not their inside, the outside. And my right hand grab their wrist. I step. My foot will step behind their right heel, and my left arm will go under their armpit, go under, and then I turn my body. And imagine what will happen if they want to punch me, and I grab their hand. That's 1 point connection, and then I step behind their right foot. That's 2 point connection, and go under their armpit. My shoulder connect to this part, right? The back shoulder connect to this part. And when I control their hand, control their leg, and then I just need to turn using the splitting motion, that person will go that way. But then I trap the person's leg. That person cannot step back, so they will go falling down that way. So this is the martial application of parting the wild horseman. I hope I wish I have a partner here so I can show you how is it done. But with this verbal description, I hope you can understand, and you can find your friend or neighbor to practice with. All right, 3 times. So holding a ball, turn, rock. And in 24 form, we love to rock. And remember, when we're practicing our Tai Chi walk, we turn our heels, turn the back heels, rock back, and turn the front toes, rock forward, right? Turn the back heel, turn the front toe, hold the ball, get ready for parting the white horseman, right side. Same thing, just different direction. Rock, turn the toe, hold the ball, step. 3 times already. So the 3rd time, don't rock back. 第3次，重心就留在前脚。Stay heavy in your front leg for the 3rd one. Half step. And then white crane, spread its wing. I love white crane. All right, I'll show you the front view. So after the parting white horseman, the 3rd one, half step, growing tall, feeling proud. You're the proud white crane. And then we're sinking down. The elbow come in to protect your center line. Center line. I don't think we talk about center line a lot, but to protect your center line is so important. There is a saying called 抢中门. So when you're sparring, if you don't protect your center line, what should I say? You get pushed. You get imbalanced rather easily. So protect your center line. That's the center of gravity. And some very experienced practitioner, they know how to hide their center line. They know how to use their body structure to move their center of gravity off to the side or to somewhere and to confuse their opponent. But for us, during our sparring practice or just in our form, we need to remember to protect our center line. So imagine if something coming towards us, we can use our elbow to down, block, move it away, move it away. All right, from white crane, spread swings, bring in the elbow, protect your center line. Now next, brush knee, 左搂膝, and rock back, turn your front toes. Yo, rock back, turn your toes. Same thing, the third one. Don't rock back. So this is number 3, half step. Now protect your elbow. Playing guitar or playing lute. Lute is the instrument that just like a guitar, but you hold it vertical. You can play like this. It's a string instrument. 琵琶, 手挥琵琶. Pipa is the name of the instrument, and 手挥琵琶 means you're playing the pipa, playing the lute, or playing guitar, ancient guitar. All right. So we had opening, we had parting wild horseman, we had white crane spreads wings, and then what happened? Oh, did you see the balloon? All right. Where am I? Okay. Brush knees. 左搂膝奥步，右搂膝奥步，左搂下奥步。Half step. 手挥琵琶. And after 手挥琵琶, playing the lute, we are ready to go backwards. So from the beginning, the opening, we are going to if you're facing the south, you're going towards east. How can you? I hope this. All right. So I'll move it rather fast. So I'm facing the south and going towards the east. Three times already, half step. And white crane, spread swings, elbow in, protect your center line, step, brush knee, 1, brush knee, 2, and brush knee, 3. Don't rock back, half step. I'm out of frame. Half step. So at this moment, when you half step, remember keep your head leveled, so your knees are bent. Protect your elbow, heel. And now, Repulse monkey. I love Repulse monkey. You can move your spine, the spinal wave, the side wave. Okay. So after this, do you see the spinal wave? We have 4 monkeys. 1, spinal wave. 2, 3, 4. 4 monkeys. Repulse monkey 4 times. Let's come back to white cranes, raise wings, the toe, and the angle of the knee. Bring the knee in a little bit to protect your groin. So toe and the knee in a little bit. So you won't get kicked, the groin area. And then brush knee, another place that I got correct a lot. That's my hand. 沉肩坠肘. I used to have a very bad habit of flaring my elbow out when I'm doing my brush knee. So I used to be flaring my elbow out like this. This is pretty weak. You can practice on pushing someone by first option, flaring your elbow out and push. Second option, 坠肘, leave your elbow down and push to see which one is stronger. And also there is a good reason why don't flare your elbow out, because if someone knows, if your opponent knows Jiu-Jitsu or Qin, they can break your shoulder just by if you bring your elbow out. So if you practice Jiu-Jitsu, you know Americana, right? They by controlling your arms, they can manipulate your shoulder. So also Qin, Qin is joint lock. So yeah, I gotta protect your shoulder by bringing your elbow down. 2 reasons. One is for your own safety, and the second one is it's more powerful. Bring your elbow down. And what's the distance? So when I got corrected, I was like, no, it doesn't feel good. Do I really have to glue my arm to my body? That doesn't feel good. It looks so strange and it feels so strange. I don't like it. But then I learned it's actually 1 fist apart. So imagine you can hold a fist in your armpit. That's about right. So if it's more than one fist, that's too much. And if there is no space, then it's not working either. So there needs to be a little bit space. 1 fist. Just hold 1 fist there, or maybe an egg, something, a golf ball, something. And the hand height behind your ear. Gather, send the energy out. And the breathing, gather, inhale. Send the energy out, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Rock. That's from the White Crane by Liang Shi. Thinking. Protect your center line. Step. Hu. Xi, huh? Hu. rock back, xi, hu, half step, xi, hu, and the plain lute. My teacher told me every time when you have an empty stance, that means you have option. You can either land or it's actually an attack. It could be a kick. So you have option. You can choose. We are 6 minutes over. Okay, yeah, I was crazy. I think I can share all 24 for me in 1 hour. So, but at least we have opening. When we talk about Tai Chi, Wuji, right? That's important part. Opening, and then while horse parting, it's man, 野马分鬃, and 白鹤亮翅, white crane spreads wings, and then 柳溪奥步, brushing knees, and then playing lute, 手挥琵琶. And we have monkey, repulse monkey, 6, not too bad. 4 more times. We just need 4 more class. No, 3 more. Right, monkey. We had a monkey walk last week. A little bit similar. Well, not really. So the monkey, my teacher, he likes the coiling. That's the way to get out if someone traps you, right? We had the illustration earlier, right? The coiling. So in his lineage, also mine, if he's my teacher, right? So in our lineage, we focus a lot on coiling and spinal wave. So if you see someone practicing Tai Chi Chuan with lots of coiling and the spinal wave, we are probably from the same lineage, or from the same root, same school, perhaps. So monkey, coil, gather, step back, exhale. Gather is the inhale, step, exhale. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. I'm just making sound so you can hear my mouth, but yeah, with the nose. 4 times. After 4 times, holding a ball, get ready for next. Next, I will save for next time because next are so important. 彭吕几案. Peng. Preview. 吕几案. And turn the other side, 彭吕几案. And then single whip, then clubbed hand. Yeah, we'll save those for next time. Because we are run out of the time. It's 1 hour and 10 minutes already. Hello from Wuji. Oh, balance for life. Hi, Nate. Miro, thank you. Very beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Vivien. 老师，新书. Wonderful. Wonderful that we're learning the 24 form. Thank you. You're welcome. So I guess next week, we will continue with our 24 form. I thought we can finish up whole thing in 1 hour. Apparently, no. 3 more hours. How about that? I have a few video up there. If you wanna look at the whole 24 form, you can look at from the video I post 2 years ago, maybe. I don't remember. 1 year ago, 2 years ago, long time ago. Yeah, there are 24 forms. And with that being said, let's put our hands on Dantian. I hope it's good, right? Do you have any questions? I will wait for maybe 30 seconds. If you have questions, I will answer. If not, I will see you next time. Next week, same hour. My Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. And could be your Monday morning or okay. So let's put our hands on Dantian and let's bow to each other. Thank you for today. Take care. Bye, everyone. Oh, okay. I learned something. So look, yay. Remember to like and subscribe. So I learned that the YouTube live stream can respond to this hand gesture. Like, remember, hit the like button. Yay! Oh, and also, I have a good news to share. Thank you for this subscription. I have reached 5K. So thank you. Yay! The why? Yay! Give me more balloons, confetti. So two hands are confetti, right? Okay. Oh, one is balloons. Yes. And I learned also this. Yay! It's fun. Okay, bye. I will see you next time. Thank you.